Hello students, welcome to the class. Today in this class we will cover laws of indices or exponents. So exponent means when we are having value in base and it has some power. So consider these two values, 17 to the power 2 into 17 to the power 5, or consider 7 to the power 3 to the power 5, or consider this case 12 to the power 9 divided by 12 to the power 5, or this case. Now we see that, can you solve these two? Can you multiply these two? You see that 17 to the power 2 and 17 to the power 5 is there. Then if you multiply these two, you have seen in your lower classes, you can multiply and you will write 17 to the power 2 plus 5, 7. Similarly, when we are having a power and its whole power, then these two will be multiplied 7 to the power 15. Of course, when you divide, you are seeing in lower classes when we are having some variables here and here, then how you divide? You will divide 12 to the power and you write 12 to the power 4 here. And when you are having two numbers same, two different numbers and having same power in multiplication, then you will write in a way that 5 into 9 to the power 7. Okay, now consider if you see in these cases in such a way that you want to fix them into a rule, then there arises the laws or rules of exponents. And what are these rules? Okay, consider a, b, m and n are some natural numbers, and if we see that a to the power m into a to the power n, if we see that in above example, then what we have done here, 17 to the power 2 plus 5, 7. So similarly, when base are same, in statement we say this as when base are same, then powers are added. These two numbers will be added. And here when we are having a to the power m and the whole to the power n, then it will be multiply m into n. It is a to the power m into n. And when we are having two numbers in this way, or we can say when base are same in division, then powers are subtracted. In multiplication, powers are to be added. In division, powers are subtracted. And we are having same powers. If we are having same powers, then these two numbers will be multiplied and written as ab to the power m. Now, see, if you see rule number 3, if in rule number 3, if you say m and n are equal, okay, if m and n are equal, then what it does mean? If you say a to the power 2 divided by a to the power 2, then both are cancelled out and we left with 1. So if you see the rule, if m and n are same, then m minus m, both are same because so m minus m, it will be a to the power 0, and if we solve in this way, it is 1. So any number having power 0, you will write always it equals to 1. So remember this one, any number having power 0 is always 1. Now using this fact, what will be 1 by a to the power n? And it is very, very important because when in some of the questions we are having constant in the numerator and some variables in the denominator, then how you write it into numerator? So see, 1, as you can write 1 is a to the power 0 divided by a to the power n, then you can write a to the power 0 minus n using this property here. So what it will be? A to the power minus n. So learn this one or remember this one, that whenever we are having 1 divided by something, that something comes in numerator and have its power as negative. And in the last class I told you about this type of radicals whenever we are having something in the root. So as I told you, this is nth root. So this can be written as a to the power 1 by n. So using the fact here, what it can be written as a to the power m to the power 1 by n, and using the identity, using this rule, I can write it as a to the power m by n. In this way we can express it. So on the basis of this, there are some simple problems, some problems based on laws of exponents. So these are the simple problems which I used here, and I want to solve these for you. So how you solve this problem? So as you know that 64, so 64 directly you can write 8 to the power 2 is 64, but if you are not able to write 8 to the power 2 64, then what can you do? You can just factorize 64, and we know that if we factorize 64 we will get this type of factorization. You can, because factorization you have done in your lower classes. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 2 to the power 6, it becomes 2 to the power 6. Then it is what, 2 is 6 times, and when base are same, powers will be added, so it will be 2 to the power 6 and the whole to the power 1 by 2, and again we can use the previous rule, so it will be 2 to the power 6 into 1 by 2 3, and it is 8, so you can write 8 here. Similarly you can factorize 32 as 2 into 2 into 2 5 times, and 1 by 5 it will cancel out. Then use the rule a to the power m divided by a to the power n, it is 11 to the power 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, so it is 11 to the power, you can take 4 LCM, that is 1 by 4. Similarly what you can do, you can multiply 7 and 8 because both are having same powers, so it is 7 into 8 to the power 1 by 2, it is 56 to the power 1 by 2. Similarly you can multiply these two, it is 36 to the power 1 by 2, and it will be 6. So these are some simple problems, and these are basically related to your NCERT book also. Okay, now consider some hard problems, and some hard problems, or you can say some HOTS, or which you supposed to do, because these are very important problems for your exams, and in future for competition exams they are very useful problems. So try to solve these problems, and whenever you are having any doubt, you are facing any doubt, please ask to me in my comment box, and also write your answer in the comment box. So these are some problems. I think I have given 5 problems. Let's solve 4th problem, and you will get some idea that how to solve these problems. So let us look at the problem number 4th. If you are seeing that you are having 1 divided by 1 plus x to the power b minus a plus x to the power c minus a, and similarly in this form this question is given to you. So what will you do here? Solution. You will solve in such a way. Okay, now what is this? Observe this one. When you have seen this, you have seen in such a way that a to the power m divided by a to the power n is a to the power m minus n. So you are given in this way, so you need to written in this way. This one is given in this form, so you will write this form of this question. So what it will be, if you write it is as 1 by 1 plus x to the power b divided by x to the power a, and similarly this one x to the power c divided by x to the power a, plus for this step you will write in this way 1 x to the power a, x to the power b, x to the power c, x to the power b, plus 1 divided by 1 plus x to the power b, x to the power c, x to the power a, x to the power c, isn't it? So next step what will you do? You will just take x to the power a as LCM here, and that LCM will go in numerator, so it becomes x to the power a plus x to the power b plus x to the power c, plus similarly here x to the power b is LCM, it goes into the numerator, and it will be here x to the power b, x to the power a, x to the power c, plus similarly here x to the power c, and plus x to the power b plus x to the power a, and this x to the power c which is in denominator which becomes LCM, it goes into the numerator. So what you have observed from here, that every denominator has x to the power a plus x to the power b plus x to the power c, and in numerator we are having x to the power a plus x to the power b plus x to the power c. So after solving, all will cancel out and your answer will be 1. So please try to solve these problems, and if you face any difficulty doubt, do ask in the comment box. Thank you.